Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the treaty debate competition in Raden Masaid Islamic State University of Surakarta. The motion for this debate is dating application must be paid. I, Mahidaria Nagata, will be the chairperson and Alia Ferato Zahra will be the timekeeper. The affirmative team is PBI department with Muhammad Syaifuddin as the first speaker, Randy Khairuhuda as the second speaker, and Muhammad Habibi Purula Ali as the third speaker. And the reply speech will be delivered by Muhammad Syaifuddin. And the negative team is EP department with R. Shafa Ramadhani as the first speaker, Zahwa Nailatul Inayah as the second speaker, and Nabila Nadanisina as the third speaker. The reply speech will be delivered by Nabila Nadanisina. The Honorable, our panel of adjudicator, Mrs. Alfia Korifatiha. Before we start our debate, let me read some rules of the debate. The first, each speaker has 5 minutes to deliver the speech. Second, for substantive speeches, timekeeper will knock once at 4 minutes and twice at 5 minutes. Any further continuance of speech will be penalized. Third, for reply speeches, timekeeper will knock once at 2 minutes and twice at 3 minutes. Any further continuance of speech will be penalized. And last, timekeeper will announce each speaker's duration of speech after the speaker has finished the speech. To open the debate, I would like to call the first speaker of affirmative team, to Muhammad Syaifuddin. The floor is yours.
Okay, here I am as the first speaker. I would like to deliver about what is the dating app first. Dating apps facilitate connection and relationship to mobile platform, allowing use personalized profile with detail-like interest and photo. Algorithm and filters such as potential match have on user preference and location. Extremely the research for compatible partners. Communication happens through in messaging with some apps offering additional feature and like a video call. Dating apps cater to range of relationship preference for casual datings to seriously commitment, providing flexibility for diverse user. Popular examples include Tinder, Bumble, and OkCupid, each with unique features such as sweeping machine or women making for the first love. Despite the converse, dating apps raise concern about privacy, potential misuse, and social impact. Ongoing evolution and refinement of features and algorithms continue to shape the landscape of modern relationship. Okay, and here I would like to deliver about why dating application should be better. The big reason is dating apps make privacy violations and data exploration. So the affirmative group explore the privacy flows in dating apps, emphasizing the several dangers people take while giving the service access to their personal data. Our case is based on correct considering number of the data breaches that have afflicted the digital world. Dating apps being one of the most common targets. By the definition, dating apps for users providing an enormous amount of personal data, from name and age to more delicate data like location, interest, and even private chats. Such a daring movement highlights the danger of this data being susceptible to illegal access and the necessary increased awareness at a time when private information is become more valuable resource. There have been reports of hacking attacks on dating apps all the world, highlighting an unpleasant fact the user data may end up in the hands of cybercrime. Advocate content that's in addition to endangering user privacy is both at a risk of identity theft, harassment, and other nefarious action. Furthermore, they contend that this violation have an effect on society as a whole in addition to person. When the affirmative group discussed the possibility of use data for profit. These worries become more interest since data apps are free to use. They frequently rely on partnership to target advertising to make money off user data. The positive position expressed concern about people accidentally turning into commodities in the digital economy and questions to essential aspect of this behavior. The affirmative group said that dating apps should first prioritize encryption, safety producer, and open privacy rules while advocating for strong data security measures. They maintain that in keep with a large culture trend to acknowledge and inherent worth of individual privacy. In digital era, legislative framework must change to make this platform responsible for safeguard user data. That's all for me.
The first speaker from Open News at time 4 minutes and seconds.
To begin the case of negative team, I call upon the first speaker of negative team to Aisha Paramadani, the floor is yours.
As first speaker, when he speaks about the negative perspective towards the alarm raised by the affirmative group regarding privacy concern on the apps. Emphasizing the proactive measure undertaken by developer to fortify user data protection. Contrary to the affirmative stance, the negative group contend that data breaches are not unique to dating apps. They are privacy issue across various online platforms, making it unfair to single out dating apps as particularly vulnerable. The negative viewpoint highlights that the threat-managed encryption and security protocols within reputable dating apps that argue that these advancements are crucial in safeguarding user information against unauthorized access, by underscoring the ongoing commitment of developers to fortify their platform. The negative stance aims to use for and promote confidence in the overall security landscape of dating apps. Moreover, the negative perspective places an emphasis on user responsibility in the digital realm. They argue that educating users about privacy setting and fostering a culture of responsible information sharing are pivotal steps in empowering individuals to navigate the online space cruelly. Instead of solely attributing that burden to apps developers, the negative group advocates for a shared responsibility for users actively engage in safeguarding their own privacy. In addition, the negative stance questions the practicality and potential drawbacks of implementing strict regulation on dating apps that argue that excise regulation could style innovation within the industry. Handling the evolution of these platforms by proposing a balanced approach, the negative group suggests that a combination of user education, responsible data practice, and industry self-regulation can effectively address privacy concerns without impeding the dynamic development and improvement of the apps. By presenting this counter-argument, the negative perspective aims to provide a nuanced view of the privacy landscape on dating apps. They seek to balance the discourse by acknowledging but the steps made in enhancing security measure and the need for users to play an active role in protecting their own privacy, all while continuing against potential spillover effect of excise regulation on the industry. That's all from me. Thank you.
The first speaker from opposition groups at 5 minutes.
I call upon the second speaker from the affirmative team to Randy Heidelberg, the floor is yours.
Okay, I'm as the second speaker of affirmative team. I will express my opinion. Affirmative voice within the discussion on the link app draw attention to the nuanced dynamic shaping societal norms. honing in on the impact of this digital platform on perception of attractiveness and the cultivation of a culture that in superficial values. In the heart of this argument lies the observation that dating apps by design often encourage users to make initial judgment based on visual impression. Affirmative perspective asserts that the emphasis on curated profiles often centered around carefully chosen photographs can inadvertently foster a culture where physical appearance takes precedence over more profound aspect of an individual's character or personality. The affirmative group contends that the commodification of attractiveness within the context on dating apps may contribute to a distortion of societal values by placing a premium on aesthetic appeal in a rapid, swift-paced decision-making process. They argue that this platform inadvertently perpetuates a culture where external appearances are disproportionately valued compared to intrinsic qualities, fostering a potentially detrimental societal mindset. Furthermore, the concept extends beyond individual preferences to the collective impact on societal beauty standards. Affirmative voice posit that the repetitive exposure to a particular set of physical attributes as marker of desirability can create a standard-set notion of attractiveness. This, they argue, has the potential to influence societal norms and contribute to the exclusion of marginalization of individuals who do not fit this predetermined mold. In advocating for a more profound societal impacts analysis, the affirmative group suggests that the superficiality perpetuated by dating apps may subtly influence interpersonal dynamics beyond the digital realm. They posit that individuals who internalize these superficial norms may carry them into offline interaction, impacting the way people perceive and engage with each other in various social contexts. To address this concern, the affirmative stance suggests a collective reaffirmation of societal values surrounding attractiveness, emphasizing the importance of character, shared interests, and genuine connection. They propose that dating apps as influential players in shaping modern relationship dynamics have a responsibility to contribute to a culture that values a holistic approach to attraction, promoting a shift away from superficial judgment toward more meaningful connection. That's all I know. Thank you.
The second speaker from the movement group spent time 3 minutes, 10 seconds.
I call upon the second speaker from negative team to Zahwa Nayatul Inayah, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. We as the negative team robustly the dating app should be better and asserting that users play a pivotal role in shaping the dynamic of this platform. They argue that dating apps as tools do not dictate the depth of connection but rather provide a medium for initial introduction. The negative perspective contends that users have the agency to prioritize meaningful connection over hasty, superficial judgment and success stories of long-lasting relationships emerging from dating apps serve as a testament to this user-driven variability. Furthermore, the negative group defends the legitimacy of physical attraction within the context of romantic relationship. They contend that dismissing physical attraction as superficial oversimplifies the complex dynamic of human connection. In line with real-world first impression, dating apps, according to the negative sense, serve a reflection of how initial attraction often contributes to the formation of deeper connection by highlighting the dual role of both physical and emotional elements in the early stage of relationship building. The negative perspective seeks to dismantle the notion that dating apps solely pursue surface-level interaction. Additionally, the negative viewpoint challenges the assertion that dating apps significantly contribute to societal beauty standards. They argue that beauty ideals are shaped by a myriad of influences, including various media representation and societal norms, with dating apps being just one phase of their broader landscape. The negative group calls for a nuanced discussion that acknowledges the multi-phase nature of beauty standards, emphasizing the need to consider individual responsibility and media literacy in shaping perception of attractiveness. And survey from Wordpol or Forbes Health conducted in August 2023 polled 5,000 US respondents who have actively dated in the last 5 years and looked into how people date, how they prefer to date people to date online and app-based dating and more. Nearly 70% of individuals who meet someone on a dating app site it lead to a romantic exclusive relationship, while 28% said it did not. Individuals between age 43 and 58 found the most success with online dating, with 72% stating their meeting on a dating app lead to a romantic relationship. In summary, the negative perspective endeavors to dismantle the oversimplified claim the dating apps inherently promote superficial values by emphasizing user agency, the legitimacy of physical attraction, and the complex interplay of influence on beauty standards. The negative group seeks to portray dating apps as versatile tools that can facilitate both meaningful connection and diverse expression of attraction. That's all. Thank you.
The second speaker from opposition team spent time 3 minutes 29 seconds.
I call upon the third speaker from automotive team to Muhammad Habibi Kurul Ayuni. The floor is yours.
Alright, and the first speaker will explain my opinion. The affirmative viewpoint explains the potential unintended outcomes arising from the widespread of using dating apps in traditional social settings. One primary concern is the potential decline in face-to-face communication skills. The affirmative group argued that the convenience of digital interaction might lead to a reduced emphasis on the subtleties of in-person communication, including nonverbal cues and body language. Additionally, proponents of the affirmative perspective worry about our reliance on dating apps for social connection, which could overshadow more traditional ways of meeting people. The ease of digital platforms may contribute to a decrease in participation in face-to-face social activities, such as community events, gathering, and chance encounter that are characteristic of traditional socializing. The argument extends to the potential impact on community cohesion. Thus, in favor of this stance suggests that an increasing dependence on dating apps may compromise the organic development of community bonds. Traditional settings that naturally foster social connection, like neighborhood gatherings or social events, may experience a decline in participation, affecting the sense of belonging and shared experience in traditional communities. Furthermore, the affirmative group considers the impact on interpersonal passion and resilience in the face of social challenge in a digital landscape where users can quickly move from one interaction to another. The argument is that individuals may become less inclined to invest time and effort in overcoming the social hurdles inherent in traditional face-to-face interaction. To address this concern, the affirmative stance proposes a balanced approach. While recognizing the benefits of dating apps in extending social circles, they advocate for intentional efforts to maintain and prioritize traditional form of socializing. This could involve promoting a culture that values offline interaction, encouraging social events, and advising users to strike a balance between digital and in-person connection. In essence, the affirmative perspective from the thoughtful consideration of the unintended consequences of dating apps, urging a societal conversation on how to preserve the richness of traditional social interaction and increasingly digitalized approach to forming connection. That's all.
The speaker from the opposition group spent time 2 minutes 47 seconds.
I call upon the third speaker from negative team
as a third speaker, the negative perspective delves into the complexities surrounding change in social dynamics attributed to dating apps, challenging the oversimplified notion that these platforms are solely responsible for the decline in face-to-face communication skills. They argue that isolating dating apps as the primary culprit oversimplifies a multifaceted issue influenced by broader societal factors. The negative group points to shift in work patterns, urbanization trends, and technological advancement beyond dating apps as integral components contributing to change in how people interact. Moreover, the negative stance contends that dating apps offer a unique avenue to enhance social connection rather than diminish them. By providing opportunities to meet a diverse range of individuals that users might not encounter in their immediate physical surroundings, dating apps contribute positively to expanding social circles. The negative perspective emphasizes the enriching aspect of connecting with people from different backgrounds, fostering a more inclusive social landscape. And additionally, the negative viewpoint questions the assumption that traditional community bonds are definitely weakened by increased reliance on dating apps. They argue that communities are inherently resilient and adaptable, capable of incorporating digital interaction without sacrificing the essence of traditional connection. The negative group suggests that communities can evolve to seamlessly integrate both online and offline interaction, creating a more dynamic and inclusive social fabric that caters to diverse influence and lifestyle. In conclusion, the negative perspective advocates for a nuanced and balanced view that recognizes the positive contribution of dating apps to social connection. Rather than blaming this platform, the negative group emphasizes the importance of user education and responsible practice. They argue of coexistence of digital and traditional forms of sociality, envisioning a future where both contribute significantly to the richness of and diversity of social interaction. The third speaker from our audience is spent by 2 minutes 40 seconds.
For the reply speech, I call upon the reply speaker from Affirmative Team, Muhammad Syaifuddin. The floor is yours.
Okay, the conclusion for affirmative team said advocating for the ban on dating apps implies that the existence of that application has significant negative impact, including the high privacy risk, adverse influence on social media norms, unforeseen concerns on traditional social interaction. First and foremost, highlight of concerns about the inherent privacy risks associated with the use of dating apps. The rebound of data adherence and unauto access was a serious threat of user. And furthermore, the negative impact of the social norm is their primarily focus. The affirmative side argue that the design of dating apps which encourages users to make initial judgment based on visual impressions can create a culture that personalizes physical appearance over deeper aspects of character of personality. The experts concern that this emphasis of rapid swipe-based judgment can undermine sociality value and trigger unrealistic beauty standards, leading to inequality and social exclusion. Lastly, they discuss the unforeseen consequence of traditional interaction. They note that dependence on dating apps to build social relationships can reduce participation in conventional. Considering these elements, the affirmative side concludes that a ban of dating app is necessary to protect user privacy, respect deeper social value, and ensure the sustainability of traditional social interaction that's from the basic of healthy society. Overall, they agree that finding on a balance between convenience of digital connection and safe and well-being of users should be a primary concern in the future development of dating apps. Thank you.
The reply from government team spent time 2 minutes 18 seconds.
For reply speech of negative team, I call upon the reply speaker from the negative team to Nabilana dari Sina for issues.
The negative perspective advocates for an mindset and balanced view that recognize the positive contribution of dating apps to social connection. Rather than believing this platform is the negative group emphasize the importance of useful education and responsible practice. They argue for a coexistence of digital and traditional forms of socializing, envisioning a future where both contribute significantly to the richness and diversity of social interaction. The negative viewpoint question the assumption that traditional community bonds are inherently weakened by the increased millions on dating apps. They argue that communities are inherently resilient and adaptable, capable of incorporating digital interaction without sacrificing the essence of traditional connection. The negative group suggests that communities can evolve to seamlessly integrate both online and offline interaction, creating a more dynamic and inclusive social fabric that caters to diverse preferences and lifestyle. So, thank you.
The reply from opposition team spent time 1 minute 16 seconds.
That's the end of the debate. To the adjudicator, please give your verbal adjudication. I would like to announce the winner of the debate. The winner of this debate is affirmative team. And the best speaker of this debate is Nabila Nadanisina from negative team. Congratulations for all debaters. I hereby hosted this round. Thank you for your participation in this debate. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.